Eureka. Big ferry boat. Car deck. Fish dealer. The 1927 Nash sedan. And this is the Diamond T 1937 pickup truck. And here is a 1939 President Studebaker. Since I was born in 1933, I'd be 6 years old when this car was brand new. Probably a hot truck in its day. Ford. And this also is a 31 Ford Model A. A Graham Page 1930 sedan, and over there is a Mack 1915 truck, Mack truck. Obviously the fishing fleet. I think it's too much wind out there, but you see a sailboat trucking along pretty fast out there in the waves. Big white caps, so probably over 17 knots, probably like more like 25 knots. I think that's Telegraph Hill in San Francisco that's sticking up there. And look at these little boats. Youth boat building. Nice little boat. This is a 1930 Dodge. And we're just looking at a 1924 Dodge Express wagon. Oh, this is cute. This is Depot Hack. It's a Chevy Woody, commonly referred to as the Depot Hack. The driver ferried passengers between various transport depots and their destination in the city. Today, brightly colored cabs perform the same service. This is the Eureka Steam Ferry. Boat and the ship cutter. It's under construction. They're reconstructing the cabin. They got it covered, they're tented over, so. See the condition, you see why they're having to refinish it. There's a paddle wheeler, paddle tug at Foam Hall. Typical tugs used in coal ports of northern England. Towing barges, shipboard paddle tugs used in San Francisco 50s. This is built in England, overall length 100 feet, beams 33, draft 7 feet 4 inches, gross tonnage 166. Similar to some that were used here. That's the big freighter. See there, you'd sail clear down around the tip of Cape Horn, around the tip of South America, and back to England. From 1903 to 1930, the ship made yearly voyages between San Francisco and Alaska. Renamed Star of Alaska, she sailed for the Alaskan Packers Association, carrying men and supplies to canneries and bringing back packed salmon. What a boat. And here's the Hercules, the tug. This is built on the East Coast for ship owners, merchants. Tugboat company Hercules made her maiden voyage of 13,500 miles around the tip of South America, towing Goliath, a sister ship. Until 1923, Hercules ranged the west coast from Alaska to Panama, with tows including sailing vessels, the C.A. Thayer, among them log rafts and guns. Hercules worked on the bay from 1924 to 1962, towing railroad barges for Western Pacific. Their strong steel hull and reliable triple expansion engine assured her a long and useful life. Says cargo is king. Well, I'm going to go down the stairs into the darkness. Well, it is dark down here. Seasonal community, basic necessity for the canneries in Alaska. a cocoon protecting the wheat. Baby on board. Jute and tea from India. Lumberjacks hauling giant timbers, mill hands, longshoremen and seamen handling the cargo.
Or they'll exchange it. Some stores will be willing to take back what you don't like. Or they won't give you your money back, they'll only give you the store credit.
Man, this ship was all over the world.
Have you ever been in a store where they say to you, well, we won't give you a refund, and we won't give you store credit, but we'll give you another one of what you bought? Yes. How does that make you feel? Better. Makes you feel better? Anybody feel upset about that? Yes. Why? Right, keep going back. One doesn't work, they might not all work, so. Sometimes you gotta be real careful with what you buy. So there are still merchants. There are still miners.
Nice little room. Kitchen. Boy, look at those anchor winches. livestock pen. Okay, this is that boat that they rowed, two men, and I'll get a little closer here so I can read it. Yeah. Front and the rear with the rudder. 189 days, 10 hours, 55 minutes. They rowed 5,000 miles across the North Pacific to the Golden Gate Bridge. We pretty much rode relentlessly, 2 hours on, 2 hours off. One person on, one off. A few occasions we had to row together generally to make a certain waypoint or maintain a particular heading. The whole reason for going as a pair was to allow us to keep someone at coal face 24 hours a day, weather permitting. So they sailed from Koshi, Japan to San Francisco. They're first to make a remarkable crossing by oar, unescorted. Pair did receive assistance by way of a helicopter food drop only on day 185 after 5,000 miles and within 133 miles of the 3 days at San Francisco. That's a nice little sleeping compartment there. I can't imagine rowing across the ocean. Blowing even harder now. You look at the flags. Very windy. So this is looking straight up Hyde Street, San Francisco. Steam donkey engines like this are common on the waterfront from 1880s to 1920s. Portable steam winches were used as auxiliary power for loading and unloading cargo. The engines replaced horizontal power source for cargo handling. Donkey engines also employed in construction work and industries such as lumbering and mining. Pretty neat. I guess they just were like on skids and skid them around. This is Oceanside Harbor. The first place we stayed when I came down here to work was in that building right over there. It was right on the beach. A few boats in here. That building up on the hill is a big timeshare. It was not here when we came down. And this is the Rock and Baja where we ate with Carrie Herbertine and James the other night. They have little lobsters and they put them in a bucket and they're kind of cooked and spicy. Very good. And there's Linda.
Last time I checked.
That's an eating place at the end down there. And here's my loved one. Uh-oh. The two, they're there.
Huh?
He's there.
Where?
Inside.